Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Flesh Wound Farce, where we I'm sorry, where we review and discuss your and our favorite comedy films. This is the world's first and only comedy. Oh my gosh. See, Todd, there you go. You messed me up right before we get started. And here we go. I'm just going to rewind there a couple, about 45 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Flesh Wound Farce, where we review and discuss your and our favorite comedy films. This is the world's first and only combination trivia host and professional wrestling announcer of Chilean descent that currently resides in Southern California, Ozzy V. And with me, as always, on this program, first in the Northern California Bay Area, world-famous juggler Greg Larson. How you doing, Greg?
I'm doing great, but obviously not as good as you're doing. Look at those ladies having a good time around you, Ozzy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, technology can show an image that isn't exactly true, but you know.
You can go get a VR helmet, you'll be fine.
Fair point. Also with us, Flesh Wound producer Todd. How you doing, Todd? Chilling?
Not bad. Chilling. It's Christmassy.
Indeed.
Is not bad better or worse than chilling?
I think it's worse.
I think you'd probably be right.
Because when
Christmas brings you down.
When you're chilling, you're
or
chilling.
This movie.
Well, no, but when you say, I thought I was just talking about not bad.
Well, I don't know. You threw me off this whole. You're laughing when we're coming in the show. Can't keep your shit together. I'm just fucking.
Oh, give me a break. Come on. It's the time of year to be kind, Todd.
All right.
So let's be kind. Speaking of being kind, we were kind to each other when we opted to review this movie, A Bad Mom's Christmas, released on November 1st, 2017, with a runtime of 1 hour and 44 minutes, rated R. Todd, do you have a trailer available?
Yes, sir.
Oh, red band.
Looks good that way.
Christmas is a magical time, full of wonder, excitement, and joy. A time for making lasting memories with family and friends. But do you know the secret behind what makes Christmas so special? Moms. Moms are working their asses off, cooking, wrapping, decorating, and shopping. Fuck.
Holy shit.
I do the shit how I like. I'm Debo.
I feel like a giant stress ball from like November to New Year's.
Yeah.
This is our busiest time of the year at work. I waxed 39 pussies today. Who's next? Oh my God. Since when did every woman in America need a completely hairless vagina on Christmas?
Yeah.
I spend months picking out the perfect present for everyone. You know the only thing I get in return? Coupons for free back rubs.
That's not okay.
Shitty back rubs.
Remember when the holidays were actually fun?
Let's take Christmas back.
Santa Claus.
Mom?
Mom?
What the actual fuck?
Hey, Mom.
Where's your tree?
I didn't want to waste time Christmas tree shopping. I actually just wanted to enjoy Christmas this year.
Amy, you are a mom. Moms don't enjoy, they give joy. That's how being a mom works.
Oh, the house looks really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Your dad is awesome.
I thought you hated him.
Wait, why would you say that?
I heard you and Daddy in the bedroom. You kept screaming at him.
They were happy screams.
And then you punched the wall and yelled the F word. You were like, oh my fucking God. You said that. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God.
Okay,
That was the trailer for A Bad Mom's Christmas, starring Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell, Kathryn Hahn, Cheryl Hines, Christine Baranski, and Susan Sarandon. And this was a fun one. Initial thoughts on this: earlier this year, we reviewed Bad Moms for Mother's Day, and that was the first time I had seen it. I'm pretty sure. Well, I can't honestly remember what you guys said, but I only remember what my initial thoughts were, but I hadn't seen it. I was unfamiliar with the characters, and immediately after watching that, I knew that there was this movie, so I was looking forward to seeing this, reviewing it, discussing it, and it did not disappoint. Did not disappoint. It was written and directed by John Lucas and Scott Moore. Greg, initial thoughts?
That's kind of the same feeling. You know, when we watched the first one, it was the first time I'd seen it or really, you know, known much of it and really enjoyed it. And so I was nervous because you never know, like sequels, let alone holiday sequels. You just don't know how well it'll do. But this one didn't disappoint, you know, like, do I think it was as good as the first one? No, but like I really had a good time still. So it was definitely fun and a good holiday flick.
Todd?
Yeah, I've seen both of these before because I remember I was pushing the first one. I do think this is a step down from the original. Like the original's Vacation, this one's European Vacation, not Christmas Vacation. So again, I like European a lot, but that's where I'm putting. This is below the original.
I still, that just blows my mind each time I hear that. But
Wait,
I mean, listen,
David.
I mean, to anybody listening or watching, when you say, you know, it's it's not vacation, it's European Vacation, not Christmas Vacation. To a lot of people, they put Christmas Vacation over European Vacation. So I just want to make sure that it's being understood that it's not as good as the original, but it is very good. Not as good, but is as good. Because in your mind, European Vacation was almost as good as the original Vacation. Where in a lot of people's minds, Christmas Vacation was almost as good.
No, a lot of people's minds, Christmas Vacation's better than that's why I didn't even include it. That was the whole joke.
Well, then you should have just started with Christmas Vacation. Then you can't use the analogy because
but that was the joke.
I don't understand humor, man. That was a line from a freaking trailer. How dare you use it against me?
Oh, that made my day.
I couldn't.
Anybody not understanding what's going on, I was trying to pull a line from the Puss in Boots trailer where he talks about nothing being funny, and I didn't exactly get the line right, but it's used against me just now. You can't even remember what we were talking about. That's right, initial thoughts. So, but it was.
I enjoy it.
No, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'd probably enjoy it equally as the first, and the reason why I say that is because the amount of time that the actual moms get, like anything Christine Baranski said,
yes,
I like that was my favorite line. Every time she spoke was my favorite line. I don't know. I unfortunately wasn't able to find out how much was scripted, but I could just got the sense that a lot of these were ad-libbed, and every time she, I mean, when she first meets the boyfriend and and just repeatedly needs to keep meeting him over and over, like just busting up each time. But really, like any line she has is hilarious. But if I had to pick something that was a line that just caught me out of nowhere, and then I just started like losing it because it happened at a moment where I wasn't expecting it, is when Cheryl Hines' character, who's the mother of Kristen Bell's character, Kiki, talks about her husband and says, no, we were in Canada and he wanted a faster life. So we moved to Bismarck, North Dakota. Just that caught me so off guard that I just lost everything. Because I was like in the recovery period, I guess you could say, of like trying to catch my breath. And that hit me from out of nowhere. Greg?
So I wouldn't say my favorite part is what I think the funniest moment was. But it hit close to home because so Christmas time comes around every year, and I don't know when
every year does it?
Yeah, every year. And I don't know when things transitioned from when I thought more about all the gifts that I would get to when my wife was able to start picking out most of the gifts and got most of that done. And I was like, this is great. This is awesome. So the line where it says, why can't my husband buy his own mom's gifts?
Busted.
I was like, I don't know how that happened. Like, I'm not complaining about it, but like, I had a good laugh. Now, granted, my mom does not blame her farts on my, well, I don't have kids, but my dog or something. But all around, that line was fantastic.
Oh boy. Todd?
Okay, like I said, to me it's a step down. I think they're kind of mean to their moms, or at least two of them are, but that's just me. Kathryn Hahn like kills it, everything she says.
Yeah.
Like she just stares at the dick and I was dying. But my favorite line, and it was just one of those you weren't expecting, so it got me, and that's Kenny G. It's not a flute, bitch.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say, "Let's go slap some dicks."
I have one other line, but I'm going to save it to see.
Save it to see.
If anyone, do you have any more Ozzy? Or is that...
No, that's what I said. Like anything Christine Baranski said, it was my favorite line.
Well, there's one from Susan Sarandon that got me too. I've given up gambling on horses.
So it's an absolute 5 from me. Couldn't be anything less. Got to make it a priority to see. Greg?
Yeah, I gotta say it's a 4.5 because I agree with Todd in the sense that like this didn't feel as fun as or as a whole movie. Like it didn't seem as well put together as the first one. Don't get me wrong, very funny, still a lot of fun, but this feels a little bit more like a really good made for TV movie, like, and so it was a lot of fun. So I'm still going to give it that 4.5. Not quite the 5 that I gave the original, but still a great time.
I also gave the original 5, but this one I'm coming in at a 3.5. And this was my second viewing, which I think the last time I watched it, I was a lot closer to the original. So I'm wondering how it'll hold up for you guys in the future if you're revisiting.
I see. I think maybe what might have skewed my rating as the familiarity I had with Cheryl Hines because from Curb Your Enthusiasm as playing Larry David's wife, which, by the way, the therapist scene is kind of a little bit more fun to watch, being how Wanda Sykes is the therapist, and on Curb, that's Cheryl's best friend. So to see that must have been fun. But so the familiarity with Cheryl Hines and seeing her in a different role, and the Christine Baranski character reminded me of her character from Bowfinger, just turned up like to 20.
Oh, didn't even connect it. Yeah.
So when she first showed up and she had that look on her face, it's like, oh, this is because she's talked about that character that she made that a caricature of like the Hollywood actress, right? Mm-hmm. So seeing her, that was just kind of more of that, but just kind of like that, her delivery on everything. Like I said, back to every time she met Jesse, please take the bags upstairs, gracias. Like I had to like rewind to see that second time. So
now you just brought up the therapist scene. Like, I don't know if I just had to stop at that moment because I have a great relationship with my mom. Like, it's a good time, but even still, it made me stop and go, maybe I gotta rethink a few things. Did anyone else have a moment where you're just like, I wonder, does this hit home at all?
No, I didn't have that. Like I said, I I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but there are some moments in there that made me want to go back just to see how things were delivered and whatnot. But in terms of anything hitting home, can't say that is the case. I mean, I don't know what it's like to have a mother named after a terrorist organization.
Well, yeah, no, not that much. But like anytime you're like, mom seems a little off. Like, I just kind of had that now, like looking back, I go, what kind of crap did I put her through? Maybe she was a normal person before I was around.
the Wanda Sykes model, like absolutely,
right.
That okay. Now I get what you're referencing, and yeah, that's a good point. Where I think that was designed and intended to like kind of just be like, huh, that's a great way to look at it from the outside, like to someone who, you know, from the like not having children but seeing what it does to somebody,
right?
It's interesting, and yeah, no, I get you from there. So, is this streaming anywhere, Todd? Currently, Netflix, I believe.
Yes, it is.
And is there?
Just gonna leave it at that. Just streaming somewhere.
Yeah, it's just Netflix, but don't watch it.
Well, no, I was gonna say because I was thinking because the originals only, I knew one of them wasn't on streaming, but this one was on Netflix. Yeah, the first one's not.
That's unfortunate. Why do they keep the best of the two? Not that this one's bad, but
no, it's because this was funny. I want to see the first one. Oh, it's not available to stream. I guess I'll rent it or I'll buy it. Because it's $3.99 versus $9.99 in some cases.
There you go.
That's why you put the lower quality out there. Because if you put the higher, here's the thing: if you put the higher one out there, and then people buy the lower one, it's like, well, I wish I just bought the higher quality one.
Yeah, but if you watch the lower quality one, you're like, this is not that this would be the case for this one, but if you're like, oh, this is garbage, you never want to see the better one.
Well, in this case, though,
so if you watch Superman 4,
oh my god,
I get it.
You know, it would be great.
Well, I will say that
Return
Superman 3 and 4
Skeleton
were on TV all the time, so that made people want to see the first two. So there you go.
Not me. I just watched the third one.
Oh, if we go and we watch Return of the Lost Skeleton, if Ozzy's like, now this one is so much better than the first one, it would be interesting to see how that goes.
It's possible.
Maybe this is his Aliens, Terminator 2.
There you go.
Although before I get any crap, Aliens is just as good and Terminator is just as good. I'm a fan of both, but. Because Terminator is actually a horror film. I don't know if you're aware of that. It's basically a slasher film.
Yeah. No, I see that. But to compare Lost Skeleton to Terminator is a pretty big stretch.
Okay, maybe it'll be Avatar too, because we don't know. It's up in the air.
They both have skeleton-like faces.
I just really like, every time I see an Avatar trailer, I just keep thinking to myself that James Cameron was watching Fern Gully, had some mushrooms, and this is how we got Avatar.
That's okay.
But
I mean, still got to go see it in 4D.
Sure, but like, let's not like being like, oh, it's so original. It's like, come on now.
Maybe he'll rip off The Land Before Time in this one. Well, now to be fair, we are recording this on 12/5. By the time this airs, it's probably already made $500 million. So,
oh, fair point.
Probably
by the time this airs, it would have been released for 2 days. So,
got my tickets for the 18th. I will be there in 4D. Gonna enjoy every bit of it.
I'm going to see it too. Same day, Star Wars Rogue One comes back to theaters in large format and 3D. So I'm all over that too.
That sounds fun. Do you not like Rogue One, Ozzy?
He complains every time. All I'm going to say is this, Ozzy. You get to
I would love to see the director's cut. I'll say that.
No, I know. Yeah, right. But you get to see that last scene on the giant screen again. How do you not want to do that?
I should just figure out. No, I should just time it, like figure out when that scene comes and just go to the theater just for that scene.
There you go.
Did Darth Vader show up yet? No. Okay. And
There
then
you go.
Spoilers,
Excuse me,
Ozzy.
and then like
It's not even out yet. Oh wait, by the time
I'll like
it is.
walk up towards the back and be in the middle, like, excuse me, you're my seat. Like, you haven't been here for an hour and a half. Yeah, but I'm here now. Get the fuck out. Oh, there I go. Now that was on me.
Well, maybe I'll go back and edit it. It's all right. We got it all over the damn trailer.
Fair point. Fair point. I believe there is nothing else that I have any final thoughts on. Do either of you guys have any final thoughts? Now, this is the last episode we have before Christmas. Christmas is going to be, at the time of this episode's airing, this Sunday, 6 days away.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, at the time of this recording, December 5th, you know, you got some time to buy the gifts, but by the time that this is aired, and, you know, when you're watching this, be like, oh, let me check in and see how this episode, oh man, Christmas is this Sunday. Just
Go get your stuff. And maybe
stuff.
give someone a Patreon subscription to this show. I mean, it's a wonderful gift. The gift that keeps on giving. You know, you get to vote and make Ozzy mad.
Yes, you have the opportunity to do that. Or if somebody is in need of any particular type of clothing, like let's say a t-shirt, you get a Flesh Wound Farce t-shirt. However, I think at the time of this airing, if they ordered it, probably wouldn't get it by Sunday.
And you know what else is still available?
The
Yes!
Farce line shirt.
Oh, I love it. I love every second of it.
Yeah, it was going to be limited, but we figured
Due to overwhelming demand,
so good.
it is out through the rest of 2022. So
You know
get
what?
it before it's pulled off in 2023.
This is what we'll do. I'm keeping it up till Ozzy buys one. So it may be up there forever now. If Ozzy wants it down, he knows what to do.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying that I have to take money out of my own wallet to purchase something with my own face on it?
I'll get you a discount code.
Discount code.
You didn't do the artwork.
This is true.
My face is the
Oh,
artwork.
Jesus Christ.
Then we'll pay your
Yeah.
mom.
What? Yeah, no, listen.
What do we
What do you want me to
listen
do? Like, listen, I just don't believe, like, I'm providing the content here. Why am I gonna pay myself for the content? You know what I mean? Like,
No.
I mean, I get like you did the Photoshop, but I provided my face.
I uploaded
So-
the image.
We all did something, so
You know what?
why are we paying for?
I
okay,
think there's
what?
two other images on that photo there.
Okay,
not
we
just
see
you,
the
sir.
ghost.
We need to find who
Where's the
that
ghost?
ghost is. And
No, we
is the
don't.
ghost?
We
him.
don't.
Where- I didn't see the
We are
ghost.
getting sidetracked.
No,
here.
no, hold on. Do you see the ghost, Ozzy?
No. Not
Okay,
right
I was
now.
like, I didn't have the ghost on.
Shut up.
Ozzy, watch this episode back. The ghost that does not pop up once. I'm not even BSing.
Okay, no. Why'd you even bring up the ghost just now?
You
See, anybody
did.
watching this can go.
Wait, didn't
no,
he
because
just?
the ghost was on the Farce line image.
it's
Bring up the
not.
Farce line image. The ghost is in the background. It's behind me. I was like, "What are you talking about?
No,
There's
no,
no
I was
ghost." I was
talking
like,
about
"That was
you.
the movie.
I meant-
What did
I
you
meant
see?"
this ghost.
No, not that ghost.
Well, now he's going to be on the.
See, he's there. He's already in.
You know, I should have put him on the other side because he's always on the other side of Ozzy, but that's okay.
Well, regardless. Any final thoughts?
Version
before we head
2.0.
out? Any final thoughts before we head out for the evening?
No, just go enjoy this flick, and also good luck getting Christmas gifts or any other holiday gifts for people who you haven't bought them for if you're not yet.
Okay, Todd.
Get Uzi, Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get a little oozy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a Merry Christmas or however, whatever holiday you celebrate on this winter solstice. Just have a good one, whatever it is. And we'll see you next week on a new episode. So for Flesh Wound producer Todd and world famous juggler Greg Larson, I'm Ozzy V, and we'll see you next week right here on a new episode of Flesh Wound Farce.